Hey guys, I actually had a maximum storage space kind of freak accident that just happened. And so this is going to be part two. Part one included the assembly of the clarinet, um, the demonstration of how to do it, and then the student doing it. So now we're going to jump to how to hold the clarinet. It should always be, you should always feel like you bring the instrument to you. You never want to put yourself in a bad situation where you can't have good posture.
Would you like to demonstrate?
Sure. So you want to make sure you're standing up straight. You bring the clarinet to you, and you usually want about 30 degrees in terms of like how far out the clarinet goes from you.
Gotcha.
Okay.
You want me to sit there? So it's
Sure.
good
Why
angle?
don't you sit over here? Good idea.
And is the reed in the right spot?
Reed looks good.
Like, is it twisted? to the
Oh,
right?
you actually have it backwards
What?
because you're going to be playing. So it needs to be.
Turned around?
Yeah.
Like this? Oh.
Yeah, because the keys are like facing away from you.
Too greased. So turn this part around?
Yeah.
Gotcha. I haven't.
That's okay. That's okay.
In a while. Okay, sorry.
Okay, so bring the clarinet to you. And why don't you try...
Fingers.
Oh, right. So the first three finger spots with your top hand are 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Okay?
I'm assuming thumb goes on this one.
Yeah, thumb goes on that one.
Okay.
And then generally your other fingers would follow, but we're going to try to just play...
Just these ones?
Just these ones. I want to see if we can start having a good tone right off the bat, as far as like if you can make a sound on the
Okay.
reed. If a student would have trouble, we would kind of show just the mouthpiece. You know what? Just for intensive purposes, for showing the full amount of content, why don't you take the whole thing, the top part off?
Just the top or this
Just the
part?
top part.
Okay.
And why don't you go ahead and see if
Blow on it.
if you can make a sound. So very good. You want to make sure the sides of your mouth are anchored, and there's almost no room for air to be leaking out. Yeah, my hand's right next to his lips, and nothing's coming out the side, so he has a strong, firm grip on it, and yeah, that sounds good. Okay, let's go ahead and put it in the instrument and see.
Okay.
All right. So let's try just the thumb and the 1, 2, 3 on the top hand.
That's right.
Yep,
That's right.
good posture. Here, let's switch chairs so you have a.
No, this one's fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
Is it a good angle, or should I go up more? Or?
No, I think out here would be like 45 degrees, so I think just around here is fine. But you can mess around with what feels good. Very good. That sounds great. Why don't we try having space between each note? So da da da. Very good. That sounds great. So the first note that you're playing is a concert C.
Which will be
The 1, 2, 3 with the thumb.
3 with thumb.
Let's see if we can make a Mary Had a Little Lamb tune out of where we're dealing with. So think of that as the bottom note. Good. You're starting on that third, the E flat. Okay, big breath.
Got it.
Marvelous job. Maybe I need to find a student that isn't good at these instruments. Oh well.
What about these ones down here?
This will do for now. Let's try it out. Why don't you start at the thumb? I was gonna say start at like the bottom of what you were doing and then go down from there. So the 1, 2, 3 with the thumb. It's okay. When you're starting to go down, you want to just have a little bit looser of a. I mean, it's still firm, but
Yeah.
not as tight. It's okay. So yeah, it's a little bit tricky with as far as like you have to be very precise with where you're putting your finger. Good. All right. That sounds pretty good for this week. See you guys for the next one.